Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I would like to share with you another brand new launch from Makeup Revolution, and it is the Pro Glow 2, which is a highlighting palette. They already have the Pro Glow palette available as well, which seems to be a lot of people's favourite highlighter because it is just beautiful. The shades are really glowy and really complimentary. When they launched this, I had to get it. I love warm toned highlights. I like wearing a highlight that also doubles as a blush, and I just really love a glowy blush. I mean, I do like matte as well, but I do like a glowy blush, and I really like the warmer tones in here and thought that it would be absolutely stunning. Obviously, you've got lighter shades in here. You've got that really light champagne colour. You've got more of a gold glow, and you've got a deeper champagne colour as well. But I particularly really like these. To be honest, if it's anything like the Cool palette that I shared yesterday, now initially I thought that palette may not be for me. Am I going to be able to make it work? I did. I think it's absolutely beautiful. In fact, I went out for a meal last night, wore the same shade that I applied yesterday, the one that you saw on camera on yesterday's video, and I didn't feel like the highlight was too much. I didn't feel, you know, that I was worried that the highlighter, you know, just wasn't for me. I felt very comfortable wearing it, and yeah, I absolutely loved it. And yeah, I'm really actually intrigued now to try on some more shades. So I'm really hoping for good things with this palette, because yesterday's palette was such a success and really such a surprise. So what I'm going to do is just obviously talk you through this palette. I'm also going to swatch the shades and then I'll try one of them on for you. So this packaging is gold, so rose gold, and then I'm just going to slide this out. Now on this one it does say the name again, which is Pro Glow 2, and you can see that it's in exactly the same packaging, that gorgeous. Well, I really like this. It's very simple. I know it doesn't have a mirror, but I like the fact that you can see through it, because I've got now a few palettes like this. So I've got the contour powder palette, I've got two of those, the light medium and medium dark. I've also got the original to this one as well, just the Pro Glow palette. So I like the fact that they're see-through, so I can now either put them in a drawer, put them on the top of my tabletop, and I can see what I'm going to be able to pick up for that particular time. Now inside, again, you get 8 shades, and I'm just going to read the amounts you get. So you're getting 8 times 0.087 ounces, which is 2.5 grams of product. So they look like this. Obviously, I've not done anything with this. You can see it's a brand new fresh palette. Absolutely stunning. So now I'm going to swatch these shades and then I will try one on. So I'm going to, as yesterday, go across. So like that and then like that. Oops. And the first shade is that beautiful champagne shade. So that is very light. It's not a particular colour that I am drawn to. I really like, as I've mentioned, a really warm highlight. But I think this palette is very versatile. Very like yesterday's. I know a lot of people have mentioned to me actually on the comments from yesterday's video that they might not find that palette will work for them as a highlight, but what they're going to do is actually purchase it and use it as an eyeshadow palette. So these are very versatile palettes. So even if you think, well, actually no, there's a lot of you know, warmer shades in there, am I going to be able to make it work? You will, because there is also a mixture. So perhaps you could use the other shades for eyeshadows and then this as a highlight. So that's the first one. Beautiful, very reflective, stunning. These do actually feel like because when you swatch some highlights, you can already, well, when you swirl your finger in the product, you can tell that they're not going to be very good, because they feel a bit wishy-washy, a little bit, you know, there's no creaminess to them, there's no dense, it's a little bit strange to explain, and it's difficult to explain, but when you swirl your finger in a product that is not very good, it doesn't really, you can tell the density of the product, and it doesn't really reflect on your finger, but not with these. When you swirl your finger in this product, you can feel the quality. It feels like quite a thick, dense product, and that is why they are working so well. I think it's not wishy-washy, which is a strange thing to say, but they work really well. They feel expensive, they feel good quality, and these are only £8. You can pick them up from tanbeauty.com. They're not in Superdrug at the moment, so obviously if you don't live in the UK, as quite a number of my viewers don't, you can then order from Tan Beauty. But I know that you're all waiting for the rose gold new chocolate bar palette to launch, and then you'll obviously make a bulk order. So that was the gold one. So I think that covers all areas, because you've got that gorgeous champagne, you've then got a gold. Now we're going into those warmer tones. So this is it's like a rosy gold, absolutely beautiful, love that. Very, very nice, that one. Then we move on to an even deeper, this one's more of a bronzy colour, stunning. Just gorgeous. The quality is there. I mean, when you receive this, if you're going to order it, you'll see what I mean. It is just such good quality. The product feels like it's, you know, not thin, and I think that's reflecting in the swatches as well. This is a colour I wasn't really expecting, actually. That is absolutely beautiful. It is a pink, but it's quite a deep pink. It's like a rosy pink, beautiful. We're now on the second row, of course, and this is the second shade from the second row. Wow. That's like a peachy or pinky peach, peachy pink, however you'd like to say it. Beautiful. This is stunning. Wow. That is gorgeous. That could definitely double as a blush. Love it. Now, the very, very last shade is that one there. These two at the end, they don't quite seem as intense with the shimmer as these, but I think it's really good because you could use them as blushes. Yeah, I think it's absolutely stunning. I think this palette could be for someone with a light skin tone, a medium skin tone like myself, and even definitely going into the deeper skin tones, because there's a colour in there for everybody. Let me just share the palette with you again. It's definitely, so you've got the light skin tones, you've got the medium, and you've definitely got the there's another medium one there, and then you've got the deeper skin tones there. But to be honest, you know, makeup, and I always say this, makeup has no rules. Just because I've got a light to medium skin tone doesn't mean that I have to stick to makeup that is, you know, for light to medium. I know that a lot of people with my skin tone would naturally go for a light highlight. That's not what I like, but it doesn't mean that they're wrong, I'm wrong. It just means that makeup has no rules anymore. We can wear whatever we like. And, you know, there has been comments, especially on yesterday's messages regarding the highlight from women that are saying, you know, a certain age, I can't wear this. You can. My mum is of a certain age, and I've mentioned it before. I'm not going to say how old she is. She will not like that. She would purchase these and wear them with no problem at all. She's waiting for the rose gold palette to become available, and I'm not sure actually if she's already ordered, but I think she's ordered some liquid highlights. And I think at the end of the day, makeup is for everybody. It's not for people who are younger. It's not for, you know, just someone in their 20s or 30s. It is you know, it's across the board for anybody. And that is what drew me to doing YouTube videos, because, you know, there are youngsters, and of course, I mean, my daughters love YouTube. They love watching people of their own age, you know, because they can relate to those people. But to be honest, there wasn't that many people that I could relate to in my age bracket, and this is why I wanted to do YouTube and you know, share these products with you, because I love makeup, I love sharing new things, and yeah, I just can't wait to bring more new products to you. So obviously I love this palette. I love these swatches. There they are, fantastic. I love them all. Like I say, this is a versatile palette, could suit anybody across the board. And now I want to try it on. Now I'm not going to go for a colour that you know, I think would suit me, you know, that I would be drawn to. I think actually I would be drawn to this one here. That one there would be the one. I don't want to do that. I want to go for something that is definitely out of my comfort zone, definitely something that someone else might say, oh no, Samantha, you cannot wear that. I want to try something different. Just so that I can share with you that perhaps, you know, I mean, I've not tried this, so I don't know how it's going to come off, but I want to try something different, like I did yesterday. Now I think I'm going to go with this one here, which is the deeper peachier shade. This one, I haven't got a blush brush with me actually, so and I found this one I would probably use more of like a blush, because that isn't as shimmery as the others, but it is nonetheless absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to go with the deepest peachier shade there, which has a lot of shimmer to it. So as usual, I'm going to be using my Morphe M501 brush, and I'm just going to dip my brush into that, and then I'm going to start as usual with this side, which is not quite as, doesn't pick the light up like this side, and I'm just going to pop that on. I'm also going to bring this shade down, because obviously it's a little bit deeper. So what I want to do is just bring it down with this brush, and I just want to pop it all over the cheek area really and blend it in. Now this is a deeper colour, so you will have to blend it in. Obviously if I used a lighter colour, then I wouldn't have to blend it in so much. But what I like to do is just to use that deeper highlight as obviously a highlight, but also to add a little bit of colour to my face as well. You can already see, even though this is not that, doesn't catch the light like the other side, you can definitely see that beautiful shimmer and that colour. So that's what that looks like. Now I'm going to do the same with the other side and just add that whoops, we've lost a bristle there. Just going to add a little bit more. That is a beautiful colour. It's so fresh. It is just gorgeous. You can see that beautiful highlight there. It is stunning. So basically, I've given myself a little bit of colour, but I've also given myself a beautiful highlight as well using that, and I knew that this would work that way because that is why I love and it is the Peach Kiss highlight from also Makeup Revolution. It is one of the only highlights that I actually wear because I'm not a big fan of highlight, you know, where you have that really highlight there. I like the look, but I also like it to be well blended and all of the same colour. That is just my preference. Obviously, you know, like I say, there's no rules and each to their own. But in fact, I think I'm going to actually just pop on a little bit of this peach here. And that one is that shade there. I just want to test it out. I'm not going to put a great deal on the brush. These are quite pigmented. So I'm just going to pop it on the cheek to add a little bit of colour here. And then again on the other side. That is just absolutely stunning, and that is what I like. I like to add, in fact, I must admit, just recently over the last couple of weeks, I've really gone off using a blush. I've really, I'm not enjoying using blushes at all. So basically what I'm actually using is I am just warming up my face with the Makeup Revolution powder contour in light to medium, and that is all I've been wearing over the last week or so because I just love how the shade that it gives me, and to be honest, that is the blush colour that I'm looking for, and each time I add a blush it's just not giving me any other colour, so I thought, right, I'm just going to stick to that, and it's been working. But this, it's giving me that glow, it's actually added colour, which is what I want. I want to add colour. I don't want to add a blush colour that is the same as my bronzer. And this has definitely warmed, not only given me a warm glow, a beautiful glow actually, it's also given me a pop of colour in the cheek. Obviously if you go over the top, you know, and I would probably just blend this in, get my foundation brush that I've used for today, just blend that in around the edges there just to make sure that it's totally blended because I love that blended look. But to be honest, I love that. I can see that this is going to be an absolute favourite. I think also what I could do is now go back to the first palette, that the cool one, and add a duochrome colour there to give me a little bit more of a gorgeous pop of highlight. But yeah, I'm really loving these. Like I say, they're only £8. It's definitely worth a gamble. They're beautiful shades. I will obviously add pictures onto Instagram as well. I'm going to add swatches that I took a picture of yesterday's, along with this one, along with a picture of the highlight that I wore yesterday and today. But if you are in two minds about this, and I also was thinking this morning, yesterday's palette was very, to me, reminiscent of, you know, other palettes. Not exactly the same, but the shades have that duochrome to them, like for example Anastasia Beverly Hills, and there's a huge gamble with them because you're spending what, £30–40 or such on a certain palette. These, yes, it is a gamble if you're a little bit hesitant, but they are only £8, and I think the quality, the shades you're getting, you know, they're absolutely beautiful, and yeah, they're definitely worth the £8 price point. So I hope you found that helpful. Obviously I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up. Obviously message me down below and subscribe if you are new to my channel, and yeah, I will be sharing another item very, very soon, and we're moving on now to the new Flawless 4 palette. So I'm going to be putting a video of me trying those shades out, and that will be for Saturday. So like I say, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and obviously feel free to comment down below. I love receiving all of your messages, and I do try and get back to each and every one of you. But thank you so much for watching. Until next time, thank you. Bye.